Thank you. It's like I can finally... think straight.
Man, I could really use a cigarette.
If someone needs help, we help them. If someone needs hurting, we hurt 'em.
Glad to have you aboard, ma'am.
You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well, Red Eye hears you, man. He knows what it's like. Well, I've been told it's in our blood, under our skin and all that mud. Doesn't matter if I'm buried in stuff. I just can't ever get enough. I need one last score. I could be sitting on a throne of caps and still need one last score. It ain't about the haul, could just be scraps. Well, I've seen guys lose their mind just trying to hold onto too much trash they're convinced is gold. But I can help them out by lightening their stash, just by being a good neighbor and pulling in that cash. I need one last score. I can clear out a whole damn town and still need one last score. Take anything that ain't nailed down. See, it ain't really about all the stuff I steal. It's more about this notion, this grand ideal, that I could take whatever, whoever, whenever I please. But sometimes this starts to feel like a disease, 'cause I can't control it, like an itch that I can't scratch. All that I can do is just add to my stash. I know it won't cure me, but what else can I do? I ain't got anything else to turn to. I need one last score. Maybe that'll make this go away. Just one more score, and I can maybe rest easy someday. Ladies and gentlemen, savages of all ages, we have done it! You know what I'm talking about. You've seen the lights. It's beautiful, isn't it? Your hero and mine, the Overboss, has made our dreams a reality. Nuka World is now officially the best place in the world, and everyone everywhere knows it. You see the Overboss, you get down on your friggin' knees and thank her. Without her, we'd be screwed. And then you get right back up, You get out there and you tear some shit up. You're all
Setting
a
her
bunch
down
of
at the
psychopaths, and I love you
target
for
location.
it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Hey guys, I've got a fun one for you.
You feel that? It's called fear.
What was that?
Here's trouble.
Should have backed down.
I'm just getting started. There's a little bit
Gone.
to go.
Just like that.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Hey, something's out there. You hold your own there, Blue.
Fucking kill!
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Who's there?
What a waste. Free for the taking.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
What?
The courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Yes.
What the? What? Gunner down!
stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Get some!
Blue, we're not alone.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Nice.
Last mission!
Still here?
Hey.
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Who's there? Lock and load! Good dead!
The courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
God, I hope there's a pound.
Made a mistake. Now you pay for it. Still here somewhere. Watch out. Hope you made your peace.
You're dead!
Through.
Taking casualties! You're dead! You are seriously fucked, you know that?
That's all of them. Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Yes. Sweet. That's it.
You sure know your way around a bobby pin.
Hey,
Just let me know. All right. Out with it.
is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
There we go.
Oh, God. Please, no.
All he had to do was tell me the password.
That's it.
Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God.
Tell
Oh,
me.
God. Okay, okay. Just don't shoot. Let me think.
I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. Tell me the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in, but listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You.
Got it.
Are in no position to negotiate.
Okay, okay, it's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please! Wait, you can have the girl...
Get over here.
You've been following me. Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
And just who is this synth, anyway?
A fugitive. Runaway Institute property. I'm shutting her down and bringing her back. You, on the other hand, will die like the rest of them.
Help me!
Hey. See if he had anything worth taking.
Of course.
Grab anything useful.
That's a plan.
Check it out. See if there's anything there.
Yep.
Take anything good.
Can do.
Grab that.
Uh-huh.
Get that.
That's a plan.
Pick that up. Take that.
Yep.
See if he had anything worth taking. Grab anything useful.
Of course.
Check it out.
Can do.
See if there's anything there.
Uh-huh.
Over here!
Hi.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
Who are you?
We'll talk once you open the door. I promise I won't run. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
Nice.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it. You think they designed this place with sniper fire in mind, or that was just a lucky coincidence? What the hell was that?
Hell no! Disappearing act, huh?
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight. Prepare for landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
Gonna be your last mistake.
Oh, it's off!
Found them, and they do not look friendly.
Someone's out there!
Pick that up. Take that.
Of course.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Yep.
Grab anything useful.
Uh-huh.
Check it out.
Can do.
See if there's anything there.
Uh-huh.
Take anything good.
Of course.
Grab that.
That's a
Get that.
plan.
Pick that up.
Yep.
Take that.
Can do.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Of course.
Hold up. Grab anything useful.
Yep. There are safer ways to get your thrills.
Glad to have you aboard, ma'am. Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunt. Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
You have to come out soon. Let's play, little human! Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
That can be an important job.
Yeah, right. I could be replaced by a stupid chalkboard. We'll be seeing each other. A lot. Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Hey there.
With that latest one, Mila's got good coverage of the Commonwealth. You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies. Or we could just do some business.
Maybe later?
Whatever you say, my friend.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
What can we get off the courser chip?
Those chips have more than just codes on them. Everything from how it's made to what it's made from tells us something about our enemy. One minor detail could mean the difference between... Now hand it over and let's get it analyzed.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take
Heads
a
up.
crack at
You say the word.
Get that pistol.
Can do.
Get that rifle.
We're in.
Move
Chip
here.
access.
Grab that gun over there.
Analog connectors
That's
are
the
lit.
plan.
What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
All blue,
Memory
huh?
hiccup. Here it
Not a bad
comes.
book.
Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals.
Things
to
are
the last
quiet.
cipher. This
for
is
now.
gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. All right, solve for n. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
All hands lost at Augusta safe house. When it rains, it pours.
The survivor from Augusta, Blackbird, is dead. I didn't find any evidence of where the synth is.
As I expected. Well, at least you weren't hurt. Perhaps Desdemona will listen to me next time. Hopefully this will help you in your future missions. Now, if you don't mind...
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
Hey,
What can I do?
take that weapon.
Of course.
Make sure you're
I
never
don't want to talk
followed
about
here.
Blackbird.
It's all
our
Carrington
asses
is
if you
sure
are.
to give me an earful about it.
Desdemona.
Good work on Augusta. I'd rather know the hard truth than live in ignorance.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hey there.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
I'll take a look.
Take a look.
We got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really
Hey, I got
dangerous.
everything you field agent types need. Even a few Tinker Time specialities.
Uh-huh. Let's take a look.
I will set you...
Uh-huh.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Yeah. Take a look.
What's feeling off?
Asshole. No. We're done.
Off you go, then.
Hey, Doc.
I still can't believe Dez assigned you to our HQ.
Well, I did risk my neck to recover your prototype.
Be that as it may. Put simply, you shouldn't be here. It isn't a question of competence. It's a simple matter of security.
Letting me join is a risk, but in time, you'll be glad you did.
We'll see. Since you're one of us now, might as well try.
I'll probably have to take you up on...
With you and Glory both, I'm sure I'll be kept gainfully employed. Word to the wise. Be prepared to improvise. You...
You're obviously one of the smartest people here. What do you really mean by that?
No one doubts Desdemona is, inspirational. But let's just say strategy may not be her forte.
You can confide in me.
I hesitated to bring it up, but you will be risking your life on our behalf. When planning a mission, a certain degree of clinical detachment can be invaluable.
Maybe people should learn to take their doctor's advice.
I may have misjudged you. Focus on your objectives. Ignore all the distractions. Stay safe out there.
Hey, Doc.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see.
Uh-huh. Actually, I need...
Let's see what I...
Right?
One more hour until my shift ends.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Hey.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Show me what you got.
I will set you up.
Pam.
Agent identified. Another DIA cache awaits recovery.
I can recover it.
Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Up top, you gotta be careful. Never know when you're being watched.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff. Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunt. touchdown could be a little rough.
Come out.
Protect
Wasn't
and
sure
serve.
I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
No, I just went out for a little stroll and thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines, or setting computer terminals free, or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Protect and serve.
Blue, we're not alone here. There you are. It had to come to that. Ours now. If we're gonna do...
Glad to have you aboard, man. Setting her down as a target location.
Anything I can do?
You believe synths are replacing humans with exact...
Attention, this is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan. That is all. Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Heard you gave those
Heads
muties
up.
at Fort Strong
Point the way.
something to think about.
Grab that.
Uh-huh. I don't think I can get to that.
Get that.
That's a plan.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
It's about time we resupplied the Pridwin, too. I'll be damned if they have to start rationing out.
Look alive.
Sure, take a peek. Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Proctor Tegan.
Most farmers won't be too happy about donating their crops, so watch your back out there.
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Look alive.
Where to?
Check it out.
Yep.
Wait there.
Okay.
See if there's anything
I'll
there.
be here then.
Take anything good.
Can do.
Pick that up.
Yep.
Take that.
Uh-huh.
Grab anything useful.
Can do.
Check it out.
Of course.
Maxon said we're the future of the Brotherhood.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute, using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Aren't you the least bit curious what they have in there?
Don't allow the allure of their isolation to cloud your judgment. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
No matter how many battles we win. Duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Wow. I'm glad you could make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
What's that for?
Wait, you're going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
I'm on it.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
If you're looking for a way into the Institute, you should talk to Proctor Ingram.
We're not gonna stay smooth skins much longer if we don't get a move on. Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. No.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rats standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Damn. She was a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed. I wish our predecessors would have had your foresight. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
Shoot, you hungry? These always keep me going.
Your thoughts?
Hard to believe you're really gonna set foot inside the
device
Institute.
doesn't work from over there.
Given
You
this
have to be on the
teleport
platform.
hijacker actually works, of course. Which it will, I'm sure.
That's all.
All right.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as
Broken.
Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific personal reason. You are here for your son.
Useless. Would need the key. Jammed. Only opens with a key. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
God damn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They killed your father.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, It made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Don't have the key.
can't pick this. Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
Sean, isn't there some other option? Some other way we could work things out?
You've seen the Commonwealth. You must have some idea of how this world works. You're either with us or you're not. I'm afraid it's that simple.
I've changed my mind. I'll work with you.
Well, that's good to hear. All right, then. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive.
Gotta find the terminal.
As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected
Remember
lifespans.
to keep unnecessary
If you ask
power
me,
consumption
they
to
were
a
built
minimum.
pretty well.
I can't argue with
recharge
that.
unless your
Even so,
primary levels
I'm ready to
are
see the full
below
Gen 3
2%.
roll out.
There.
Got it.
Here we go.
If
All
you
set.
haven't patched your
Unit, you can return to
navigation
duty.
software, do so after this meeting.
Thanks again.
The
Of course.
last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. Resume your duty. Hold it right there. They're talking about
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious? No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on the paper.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division. Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
You're here.
What
Glad
are you
you
going
made
to
it.
tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Excuse me.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey, Eve. Have you seen my neighbor?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey!
Yeah?
Excuse me!
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects, but lately I prefer less animated pursuits.
Well, that was productive. One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
You. Hi.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Authorized to be where? What is this place?
You're standing in the Advanced Systems Division, and you are not a part of my staff. If you want a tour of the place, why don't you ask Father, seeing that he's apparently given you the keys to the castle? Now, can I get back to work?
What are you working on?
There's no getting rid of you, is there? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my note.
No visible
Remember,
reaction.
health and happiness go hand in hand.
We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Come now, Alan, it could have been anything. It was
Good to see
probably
you.
just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Hell, I could write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can
Child
measure.
synth.
Of course it is far more
It's just
comfortable to think of
remarkable.
them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Benet, you know where to find the teleporter.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, It's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Welcome to the Institute. Please, step right this way.
Excuse me.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
With our third-generation synths, we've improved upon humanity.
Hey, Doc.
You've arrived. The synths aren't just Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. Like this project has been going on for months.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the...
There we go.
last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? Make sure the whole I know what I'm about to will be seen as a betrayal. Now treason, he'll probably call it. At least for years to come. I'll leave after that. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
and thrill. Sweet.
Sweet. Nice. I'm in. Got it.
That's it. Yes.
It's great to have you here.
Hey.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Hey!
Good to see you again. Did you need something?
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Excuse me.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought. Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
So much
Hi, Doc.
research.
They
so
weren't
little
kidding.
time.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Just as you gave life to Father,
You
he
know
gave
the
life to
protocol,
many
sir.
of us.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr.
Reporting
Ayo
status.
thinks he can hide in his
All
office.
functions normal.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about
Hey.
these unannounced
Welcome to
security
the
sweeps of
Institute,
yours.
ma'am.
Ransacking my quarters in the middle
Pardon
of the
me,
night is
ma'am.
totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Doctor?
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Father's a great man. You must be very
to
proud.
knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging
Report
their feet
anything
on the targeting
suspicious to the
package upgrades I
SRB.
asked for.
You smell
Maybe I
like
should
you've been
take some
above
courses
ground.
with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, A courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
All systems nominal.
Just a routine patrol, ma'am.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Piper.
What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Right behind you.
Nothing else for now.
Sure.
Hey.
What can I do?
Hey.
You say the word. Take a look. Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Glad to have you aboard, ma'am. Weapons hot, ready to bring the pain, ma'am. Prepare for landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
Blue, you got a minute?
Sure thing.
Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. Yeah. And patched it with bricks. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about you that way. Not that I'm always thinking that way. It's just, Blue, I'm loud and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
You don't need to be flawless, Piper. You're perfect for me.
Perfect, huh? That's a new one. Well, well, I think you're perfect too. Goodness, Blue, I don't know what to say. You're everything I could ever ask for. Come on, let's not keep the world waiting.
Heads up.
I wonder...
Why is what has befallen the Commonwealth atypical, less extreme, more?
All this walking's wearing me out.
Nothing I love more than hiking in the rain.
Getting late. Do my best work after dark anyway.
I always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all
Time
of
you want me
this.
to carry
It is
that
of us
you're
all
lugging?
to further
Enough of
that
this
survival.
slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if
Plenty of
sometimes I
folks
make
want to
little
make life
sense.
hard for people.
I will work
Just
on this.
trying to survive.
A far cry from
Not
working
willing
with the
to
gunners.
stand for that
That's
kind of
behind me.
shit.
Damn rain is soaking right through me clothes. You should
Let's
get
trade some
rest.
things.
Of course.
You got your cold,
Let's
do
trade.
you?
Sure.
Can't believe we slept this late.
I want to trade a few things.
Okay. Made it another day. Guess we did something right.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said
Excuse
I
me.
shot my liver.
Looking for a weapon?
Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like. I'm sure I've got something you need.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've got.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
What have you got to trade today?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
We must find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they... are out there still.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls
Get the
here."
show on the road.
Ghoul says, "That's fine."
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hate.
Lovely night.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Sunrise is imminent. It will be easier to evade those who desire hostility.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
What have you got to trade today?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Come on. Time to move.
Yes.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
I'd like to trade some items.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all...
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I've got.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
The world's always gonna have tyrants. But if I get my way, there'll be a lot.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Done and done.
Can do. Count on it. Sure thing.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
I wonder if the daytime collecting will serve any purpose.
There's no sport to spilling blood if the person ain't earned it. Lucky for us, the Commonwealth provides.
Only thing better
Thank
than getting
you.
pissed is
It's
picking
like I can
fights.
finally think straight.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Gotta be honest.
I'm looking for chems.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
I'm looking for chems.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Okay.
Humans all look funny.
A pleasure to see you again.
Heads up.
Help yourself.
Look alive.
Shoot.
Hey, Piper.
You know, you look like you could really
Look
use
alive.
this. These things have literally saved my life.
I think we're done for now.
If you're sure. That's out of my reach.
Hey there.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
Took a few bad hits recently.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid.
Hey. Not sure how much of this fresh air and sunshine I can handle. Gotta be a bar around here somewhere.
It's quiet out here. Too quiet.
I don't ask for much.
Oh,
Just need a full
man.
bottle and
I always
to
wanted
break.
to say that.
Would you like me?
Strong go with human.
Yes. Come with me.
Strong travel with human. Strong
Hey.
getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
See if there's anything there.
I can patch you up if you need it. First,
Not sure how much of this fresh air and sunshine I can handle. Gotta be a bar around here somewhere.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never
Hey.
looks for it.
Strong listening.
if you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun. Gun, pocket full of cats.
The open road
Hey.
and a loaded
This
weapon.
what strong carrying for human.
Heads up.
What do you need?
Take anything good.
Okay,
Grab that.
leave it to strong.
Get that.
Strong can do that.
Pick that up.
Strong can't.
Not many doctors.
Heads up. Here.
Will do.
Not
Head
sure
over
how
there.
much of this fresh
Strong
air
will
and
get it
sunshine
done.
I can handle.
Go there.
Bar
Good
around here
idea,
somewhere.
human.
Take that.
Will do.
Grab anything useful.
Leave it to strong.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
Check it out.
Strong will get it done.
See if there's anything there.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves
Take anything
a
good.
success until
Strong
someone
can
threatened
Grab
to
that.
Me?
Hold position.
I'm
Stay
very
here.
Come on.
Strong confused.
Get that.
I
Leave
can
it to
patch you up
strong.
if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
No, no, no.
No other complaints.
Take better care.
Look alive. Pick that
Need
up.
strong to smash
Take that.
something.
Grab anything useful. Check it out.
Strong can do that.
if you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Look alive.
What?
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
At least it's not raining. Some things are unforgivable.
Pardon me.
Well, that was fun. Should do it again sometime.
Hey there.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. They sure as hell were born for it.
Should hang that. Tastes better after 2 days.
Whoa, was that a...
Show yourself, hang new. I'm gonna tear you apart! Who's next? Gonna be a good fight. What? Who's there? No one can beat strong.